acceptance and stuff like that. But what I was showing our community is that even in hip hop with the Misty TV firm, like I do artist development when it comes to your mind, because in order to be an entertainer, what I noticed, you have to have your mind together, because you get so much flack. It's never going to be everybody love you. It's always going to be...
You have to have peace within yourself, because you're not going to get it outside.
Yeah. So that's what I'm trying to show the artists, which is that you came out one time.
Yeah, that was that really struck me as you were like, breathe it in, give yourself a hug and push down the negativity.
Yes.
That was just, I was like, I want to push it down too.
Because I was like, you got to hug on God a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. A lot of it.
Yeah, because I was saying, like, we forget to do that, like, whether we Republican or Democrat. Like, at the end of the day, we all are God's creation.
Absolutely.
And I feel like we don't thank him enough.
Absolutely.
Like, even, I could be wrong, but what I feel even with the COVID, I feel as though God give us an entrance date and an exit date, and he knows how we're going to go. So the prayer should be, I hope I don't go that way, God. I hope they ain't write that for me. But there's nothing that's going to, God has this, and I feel as though whether it's Trump or Biden, God comes first. That I pray, even if Trump get in, if Biden get in, my prayer is that God leaves them.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Regardless. Absolutely.
Because when it comes down to good and evil, when you look in the Bible, God created both. So even with Trump and Biden, he created them for a reason, and this is going on for a reason. Whether it's for us to, I feel it's for us to stop in our tracks and say, God,
yes, absolutely,
I'm sorry. You know what I'm saying? Like, please.
Yeah, he's calling his people back.
Yes.
And even people who haven't even, that didn't even know him. Like, I'm seeing, in this moment, like, he's been moving in a mighty way. So I'm with you with that for sure. Like, there's not, like, this is not just this COVID situation. It just didn't happen, like, happenstance. It's something spiritual going on.
It's something spiritual.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so, like, even in one of my episodes, I have the artist, we go over there at the Underground Railroad, where Harriet Tubman had freed the slaves. And I have them speaking to our ancestors, because we don't do that either.
Yeah.
I want to do that. But it's just, I don't know how. It's just...
Well, maybe we can do it today or something if you're free. We can go really have a moment, because I took the children over there, because one thing that we don't think about is our grandparents, our great-grandparents, our great-great-great, aunt, uncle, that could be your guardian angel that's helping you now.
That's true.
And if flesh is just for a moment, and if the spirit is forever, that means they're still around. So when you want somebody to say, hey, how you doing?
Yeah.
I remember everything you taught. Or like you were speaking about the voting thing, and that's why I took them over there too. The other day I said, it's some of our ancestors who couldn't even speak. They was getting tongues cut out, and teeth taken out, and running through, trying to free themselves. And whether you're Republican or Democrat, you exercise that right to vote. And it's over there. Y'all have history here, that Pocahontas Island.
Yes.
That's where I was at. And they felt uplifting, because I do it all the time. I speak to God. I speak to my ancestors. Say, look now, make sure don't no car hit me. Make sure what I'm saying is guided and everything. But I feel as a people, we need that. And I don't know, but my prayer has been, God, I need to see a miracle. And even the last debate, when I seen Trump speaking, we may not want to give it to him, but when I seen Trump speaking, I was like, what? He was real poised. He was very respectful. He was on point with what he was saying. And I was like, hold up now. Watch out now.
Yeah.
I was like, what?
In the prayer groups that I've been in, like, it hasn't even been, and I know a lot, like, some black Christians be like, oh, Biden.
Yeah.
But in the prayer groups that I've been a part of, it's been like, just like you said, whoever is about to take this office, allow God, we need you to be in there. Use whether it's Biden or Trump, like, allow it to be a turn, like a heart change.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Regardless who is in office. So for sure. Like,
and me as a mother, with the embolization and the different knowledge that I have, about things like that. Trump saying that, and hopefully that is for real, because, like, again, it's God's decision on whatever he feels should happen to this nation and to this world. But when him saying that it is not mandatory, he wouldn't make it mandatory, it makes me safe. Biden, on the other hand, when he's talking about making it mandatory, I don't know what's in that immunization. That makes me afraid because when we think of the Bible, you think about the mark of the beast, and you think about the chip, and you think about different things, and then when you think about the Willie Lynch letter, right? They said that it would last for 300 years. So that places at 2012. From the time the Willie Lynch letter happened, that's 2012. So now what's going on, I feel like this big shift is going on because, like Willie Lynch said, a phenomenon has to happen in order for us to be free from slavery, and mentally. If we make it to the 300-year mark, a phenomenon don't have to happen. But if they keep it in place the right way, it could happen for thousands of years, that Willie Lynch letter. So I feel as though the 300 years is up. We had Obama. Whether some people feel like he was placed in office or it was just, okay, this is a sign, a symbol, this immunization, I really feel is because a lot of us are spiritual now. Our minds is getting free. So what other way can we control you? Is through that shot. And that's the mark.
Ooh,
and
that's
so
good.
You said
no, that's good. Listen,
but that's the way I feel.
Not to say that that's a conspiracy theorist, but I'm a conspiracy theorist. So like anything that especially like spiritual and stuff like that makes sense though. So
but it like now is the time, I hate to get deep. They say it's the time of Aquarius, which is a spiritual people. So again, just like you said, we the millennials, we're buying houses, we're getting married, we're doing things that, guess what? My mind is free. I'm black and I'm able to say I'm a Republican. Or you're able to say I'm a Democrat and be proud of it and be mentally free of whatever.
And still get along.
So what else they're gonna do?
Yeah.
So this election, I feel, is critical. And we all have to vote, whether it's for the red party or the blue party. But I feel we need to vote. And the first thing we all need to do before we check, no matter if you're with the red party or the blue party, is pray.
Yes, for sure. For sure.
Because that immunization shot,
Yeah, no,